Next, we'll welcome Rebecca Walsh, who is the Global Program Manager of International Growth. That's quite a long job title, at Google.
Thanks so much, Michael. Hi, everyone. What a morning. I know we're nearly at the lunch shift now, so I'm sure everyone's getting hungry, but we just got myself, and then Sori and I are going to do some Q&A as well. But before I get into it, I don't know where Mara is, but what she mentioned, oh, there she is, I just loved Pipedrive's values, and I think particularly teach and be teachable. I feel like that is what today is really all about, and I don't know about everyone else, but my mind has been completely blown by everyone that's been up on stage. So thank you to Unbabble for bringing us all together, because I think the importance of these events is just incredible, and it can't be underestimated, especially as, you know, AI and technology takes over. But yeah, as Michael said, my name is Rebecca Walsh, and it's a bit of a long one, but my role is Program Manager on Google's International Growth team. And I'll go into more detail on what we do today, but I've been tasked with talking to you about overcoming some of the CX barriers, I guess, associated with expanding your business. So I'm going to take a look at some of the trends that we're seeing at Google. I'm also going to then give you an overview of our team and how Google is not just, you know, overcoming the challenges ourselves, but how we're actually helping companies like everyone in the room also overcome some of these challenges. And then thirdly, I'm going to show you our tool Market Finder, which my team has built in collaboration with Google's marketing team. And Market Finder have actually sponsored the lunch here today. So I'll be encouraging everyone to take a look at the brochure and log in as well. But is this working? Yes. So at Google, everything we do and the core of our business is about putting the user first. In Larry's own words, focus on the user and all else will follow. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. That's what we are all here for today. But when you add in the complexity of exporting and supporting over 3.5 billion users in 100 products in 40 different languages, it really starts to become a challenge. Especially when you look at the size of our customer service operation. Globally, I think we have like over 20,000 agents that we're supporting across these products. We have a mix of one-to-one, one-to-many, our outsourced in-house strategy. You know, there's a lot to it. And trying to encourage everyone that's involved in that to put the user first is something that we're really focused on as a company. But it becomes even more challenging because it's not just our teams that we're focused on, but our users and our consumers' behaviors are also changing. I know a lot of people have touched on this already. I think, Jessica, I'm going to be repeating what you said, but the first trend that we're really seeing when it comes to consumers is that they're becoming more curious. It's no longer okay to just say, oh, I'll look up it later. Everyone's like, okay, just Google it. It's become a part of our vocabulary when we would need an answer, especially when we're on the go. Some of the trends that we're seeing alone is just that over 15% of searches every year are completely new. Again, when those people who are searching or browsing online, what the content that they're seeing is actually influencing their decision purchase. And then when it comes to mobile, and I think mobile, you know, it's been a buzzword for a number of years now, but the whole idea of like where to shop, where to buy, that's increasing as well. And for us as a company, we really want to be there in those moments to support our users in the moments that matter, as we say. But we also want to ensure that our customers are able to also capture that opportunity and also grow their businesses by understanding when they can also be a part of this. Secondly, consumers are becoming more demanding, and I think everyone in this room knows this. But we touched on personalization in a number of talks today. And you know, personalization, again, it's been a buzzword that's been around for a number of years. But again, users and customers, they expect you to have some level of information about you, about them when they actually approach you. How can you actually preempt the issue that's happening? How can you actually, again, understand how they want to interact with you, the tone they want, the language they want? And that's something we're really focused on as a company at the moment, to understand what role can AI and machine learning play in this, while also having that human touch. Similarly, it can really hurt your brand and hurt your business if this does go wrong. Again, the fact that nearly 2/3 of you customers will just stop doing business if they have a single poor customer experience. I think that word single is so important there. It means that you have one opportunity often to get it right. Again, just understanding your user, understanding your consumer, and how you can do that is increasingly important. And then third, don't want to spend too long on the trends, but impatience. I think everyone's mentioned the word millennial, Gen Z. You know, people are just expecting you to be there now. I don't want to wait. I want my answer. I want you to be able to know who I am. I just want to be able to move on and get my issue resolved. And I think, technology is playing an increasing role here, but it's also not the only answer. And even as a company as Google, we're really trying to understand how we can speed up all our customer service operations while also maintaining that personal touch. And for us, where we really see our support operations and our whole organization is that it's not just transactional. It's not just about answering the question and moving on. For us, our customer service operations really plays a huge role in our entire customer lifetime. Really there to drive loyalty, increase retention, and also just enable growth. And we've had a lot of learnings along the way as we've scaled our operations, scaled our organization, scaled to all those languages across all those products. And we really want to help our customers, really understand how they can overcome some of those challenges as well and really learn from us. I know, Michael, you touched on be humble. I think, that's so important, for everyone here in terms of, we're not doing this right in all regards, but we feel like we've actually had a lot of learnings along the way that we want to share with our customers to help our customers grow, because without them we can't grow as a company. So when we talk about international growth, up until 2017 at Google, international growth was really focused on growing with ads, and we were talking to all our customers and saying, I've got, we have done this analysis, I think you should enter this market, and I've got this solution for you. You can launch on search, and we can use these products then. But our customers were coming back to us and saying, this sounds great, but actually there's a lot of other challenges. It's not just about launching on ads. They were asking, how do I actually localize my content? How do I know what payment method to accept in Germany? How do I deliver my product? And then lastly, how do I actually support my customers in these languages? So we decided, okay, well, as a company, we actually have a lot of experience in this area. And why don't we actually bring this experience and bring this knowledge and expertise to our customers? And not just to our customers, but to companies around the world. So what we've set up is the Global Business Solutions team, and it sits within our International Growth Services. And it's about bringing strategic insights, our thought leadership, and solutions to help every business grow and thrive in a global economy. And we really like to position as an opportunity similar to today to just, let's share notes and understand, how we can all support each other. So we've actually consulted with hundreds of customers since it launched. Some of who are in the room, and I think for me, on a very personal note, one of the best things about today is being able to come and actually meet with our partners and meet with the people who I'm working with on a day-to-day basis in person. I just, as I said, don't think that can be underestimated. So this is kind of just looking at that journey. When we talk about international growth, at the very start of the funnel, it's about identification, understanding the new markets, and then just making that decision on where to actually enter. Then after that is kind of looking at, well, the advertising solutions and measurement are at the end, but this is my team in the middle, the operational go-to-market strategies and those areas that I mentioned. So I head up the Global CX Solutions team, and for us it's about, how can we bring Google's knowledge and expertise from our customer experience teams to everyone? And we do that through one-to-one consultations, we do it through our one-to-many strategy. And now we have amazing partners like Babbel, and it's such a small world actually. Sori, who's just on stage before me, and we're going to be having a chat afterwards, she actually introduced me to Babbel in our consultation. And we were just having a chat about, what Vimeo are doing, and I was like, wow, who are these Babbel guys? Looked them up, and here I am today on stage. So, I just think it's amazing. It's such a small world. So that's kind of our team. Lastly then, before we get into the Q&A, so Market Finder. So Market Finder is actually available to everyone in the room today. And what Market Finder is kind of a three-step process to plan, build, and scale your operations or your business internationally. And what we've done is actually taken all our insights, taking our experts, and married it all together on this platform. And anyone here can go on enter your website, and it will basically bring up like the top markets for you. But then we also have a section on operational know-how, and that's where we've got our full section on customer experience solutions, and our experts from within our teams have actually written articles. They're available basically to answer questions, and it's basically a platform for us to share with the rest of the rest of the world, to help everyone thrive. So yeah, you can actually log in at any stage at g.co./marketfinder. Yeah, I think it'd be great for everyone to just have a look, give us feedback. It's quite new, so we would love to see, if it's useful as well. I think everyone in the room can hopefully take something from it. And I'm also going to be around all day and into the evening. So happy to have a chat and catch up. As I said, this is all about teach and be teachable, and that's really at the core of what our program is trying to do. So if anyone has any questions or just wants to have a chat, please just come and find me. I'm not far away. Thanks.